If you enjoyed the following video, please give a thumbs up. Enjoy the video. Swa 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 raffle 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 raffle.
This is Fresh Talk.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Fresh Talk, and guess what? You already know what because you saw my board, and the date is January 1st, 2018, the very first day of the new year, and to kick off the year, I like to talk about me and Fatha. Now, it all started in March of 2016 in Hinton, Alberta, when I got the idea for the show by watching the intro from SpongeBob SquarePants played backwards. Then during some class outside of school, around April or May of that year, I made some artwork for the show, and this is what I have right here. This one features the early designs of Armin and Fatha, because, compared to the final design, Armin has a different head with horizontally straight hair and a green shirt with a letter A in yellow, so as you can tell, Armin looks kinda like Stewie from Family Guy. Almost. As for Fatha, he looks the same as in the final design, however, instead of horizontal hair, he has vertical hair. Then in school, for an animation project, I did an intro for me and Fatha that didn't become official. It wasn't official because, you know why already, the music in the original version is the SpongeBob intro backwards. The other version is the WD-40-like version. Now let's just compare the two versions, from before to after. Snowflakes, bugs, nuts, squirrel, wash sticks, squirrel, snow sticks, squirrel, fries, nuts, eat 'em!
The squirrel is chasing Kaka, but Kaka is too fast. A laser beam and a sticker singing 601 in the roast. He's slapping his foot there, sing at the lake while the father sings.
So the original was released on YouTube on June 21st, 2016, with the revised being released on March 18th last year. The history of the show goes on and on, because in September of 2016, I began work on the pilot episode of Me and Fatha, which is still in the works along with all the other first episodes. Alongside that, I also worked on a new theme song and the intro, which I've released in 4 regions so far, including Canada and the United States, the United Kingdom, Latin America, and Brazil. But neither the Latin Spanish nor the Brazilian Portuguese intro are dubbed. However, there are subtitles for those who speak Spanish or Portuguese. The links to those 4 versions are in the description below if you want to check them out. And now that I don't have much to say about me and Fatha, as for Sergeant Grizzly, he's probably as excited as he is for the new year. That's why I'm gonna prank him by putting a whoopee cushion under a blanket on the couch in the basement so that he won't know that he farted.
A few moments later.
What the heck? Did I just fart?
No, Sarge, you didn't really fart because you're sitting on a whoopee cushion.
A whoopee cushion? I don't see one.
Because it's under the blanket that you're sitting on.
Did you prank me?
Yes, just for fun.
Let me explain something to you, Caleb. You know very well that I don't like being pranked, especially when you're around. Pranks are bad, And what do I do with the pranksters? I break into the rooms.
Sarge, you cannot come into my room because there's a sign on this door that says parental advisory, keep out of my room.
What did I tell you before? I can come in when I want to come in.
Sarge, there's a whole lot of stuff in this room that you have no right to touch.
Where's that cartoon portfolio? Oh, there it is. With a cartoon character from a show I don't want you watching, 'cause it makes you do all the quotes.
Sarge, do not touch that. You can't even touch my storyboards.
Oh, I'm not gonna destroy your storyboards.
Sarge, what are you doing? You can't do that!
Don't you worry about what I'm doing. Oh, wait, what's this? Is this an early drawing of Snoot the Dinosaur from 2016? I think it is. Oh, wait. Is this a drawing of Dora from that one show I don't want you watching because I don't speak Spanish and I never want to speak Spanish? Oh well.
Those drawings mean something to me.
You should learn. You got a job, give up the animation.
They all mean everything to me.
I don't care, they're all going in the garbage. You're in community service, no more videos, no more animation. You'll be doing those things part-time. And during the spring and summer, you'll be doing it on rainy days and only on rainy days.
Sarge, no, please do not.
Give me that file shredder. Come here.
No.
Caleb, this has to happen because you don't obey orders. Not from me, not from your parents, not from your teachers.
No. Holy shnikes! That was my drawing of Snoot! Stop now! That's the only file you're shredding. Not another one. Sarge! Wait, what are you getting next? Not my early drawing of me and Fatha! Please! Please stop! Right now! No!
12 seconds later.
What is wrong with you, honestly? To think that you can shred my stuff? It was only a joke. You intentionally pranked me, that's what you did. That prank was not funny. Not a joke at all. And if you're gonna joke with your pranks, you joke all you want in your room by yourself. You embarrassed me with that prank.
No, you were embarrassing yourself because you didn't take the time to learn about the joy of pranks. All you did was just storm off on me like a big freaking baby. You couldn't deal with pranks, so you decided to come in my room and destroy my drawings.
Yeah, I did. That's because you intentionally did that to me. You knew you were going to do that for New Year's, weren't you?
This doesn't teach me anything. None of this teaches me anything.
You have a job, you're in community service, give it up.
Well, how about I give up the job?
Don't you dare.
But you'll give up this kind of stuff that I do?
Oh, I gave that up. I gave it up years ago because I needed a wife and I needed a job. You have a job now, you can give up the animation and videos too. There are a whole lot more important things around here than just sitting in the room working on your videos and animation.
You're so vain. You think it's easy to give up animation? I don't know why you did that, but you're always being a jackalope. All the time.
Oh, I'm a jackalope? Who's the jackalope around here in this house? You are!
Why? Because you shredded my drawings with the file shredder?
Because you're being a freaking brat like Caillou, and that's why I don't want you watching that show.
Well, I'm quitting community service.
Go ahead, quit community service, be free from slave labor, you'll be out on your ear.
You want to take out your rage on me and look immature. I wanted you to start liking
you
pranks.
You want to quit your job.
And you didn't enjoy that prank, and then you shredded my drawings.
You embarrassed me with that prank. You got what you had coming to you, mister. And you are not quitting community service. If you do, you'll out in your ear, you hear me?
Well, I did it before, and I'll do it again.
Alright, so you're saying you're out on your ear?
No.
Then you're still working for us. All of us. And that's the only way you'll ever make money. Now if I were you, I'd get the carcass outside and clear the roads.
Fine.
Well, this was a rough celebration. But don't worry, this isn't real. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Keep it locked for more fresh talk. Give a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye! Subscribe for more Manormania, or check out these other videos from Manormania too.